Good day, everyone. Imagine visiting a country where you can't understand the signs. It's frustrating, isn't it? Now, imagine those signs are in a family language. It feels welcoming. Today, I'll explain why Bahasa Malaysia should be the main language on signboards. This isn't just about words. It's about showing pride in our culture, helping people navigate, and uniting us as a nation. My first point is language and identity. Language is part of who we are. When signboards display Bahasa Malaysia, it shows pride in our culture and history. Like Japan, for example, their signs are mostly in Japanese, and it shows their love for their heritage. If we prioritize Bahasa Malaysia, it tells the world we value our roots. But if we let other languages dominate, we risk losing that connection to our identity. Then my next point is easier navigation using Bahasa Malaysia that makes it easier for everyone to find their way. Imagine a tourist in Malaysia. If signs are in many languages, it can be confusing sometimes. But we can take example in Singapore. They use English on most signs and it works for both locals and tourists. By putting Bahasa Malaysia first, we ensure a smoother experience for everyone with translations as needed. Last but definitely not the least, my third point is unity in diversity. Lastly, Bahasa Malaysia helps unite us, I do believe, which a shared language reminds us that we are one nation. For example, in Canada, they respect both English and French, but English is often the main language to connect everyone. Similarly, prioritizing Bahasa Malaysia can strengthen our sense of belonging while respecting our diversity. So, to conclude everything, in the end, prioritizing Bahasa Malaysia on signboards is not just about words. It's about who we are as Malaysians. It represents our culture, helps everyone find their way, and reminds us that, despite of our differences, we share a common identity. By making our national language more visible, we're not only preserving our heritage, but also strengthening the bond that unites us. Now, let's take pride in our language and let it shine in our public spaces. Thank you!
Good day, everyone. Imagine going to another country and not understanding any of the sign language. This could happen in Malaysia if we make Bahasa Malaysia the main language on signboards and limit other languages. Today, I will argue why we should not do this. Instead, we should have signboards in multiple languages to help communication, respect diversity, and support businesses. First, Malaysia has many languages. Some people speak English, Mandarin, Tamil more than Bahasa Malaysia. If signboards only use Bahasa Malaysia, and some people, especially tourists, might not understand the language. When we use different languages, more people can understand directions and important signs easily. Second, Malaysia is a country with many cultures. If we only use Bahasa Malaysia on signboards, it might seem like we ignoring other language and cultures. By having more than one language, we show respect to all communities in Malaysia and make everyone feel included. Third, multilingual signboards can help businesses. For example, tourists and foreign workers need signs to find shops, restaurants, and hotels. If they cannot understand any of the language, they may feel lost or choose to go somewhere else. When businesses use different languages, they attract more people and make more money. In conclusion, prioritizing only Bahasa Malaysia on signboards is not the best decision for a diverse country like Malaysia. Instead, we should embrace multilingual signage to promote clear communication, inclusivity, and economic growth. Let us all work towards a Malaysia that welcomes all languages while still respecting our national language.